Do you want to know what teams are most deserving to make the playoffs as of today? Well, that is what the college football playoff ladder is for. In this series, there's a bunch of metrics that teams can hit to boost them up the ladder. Here are all the ways you can go up and down the ladder. You can see you can start as high as level 3, and then stats you can get throughout the year to boost you up the ladder. So let's see where your team is and what teams are most deserving of the playoffs right now. Sadly, here's your level 0 teams. If you see a Power 5 team here, you probably lost to a group of 5 team, and probably all these teams don't even have 3 wins yet. This is the true bottom of the barrel teams in college football. Now we see levels 1 through 5. And I know there's a lot of teams, so let me talk through a couple. If you're on level 1, you're either a Power 5 team who hasn't won many games or a group of 5 team that hasn't hit 6 wins yet. On level 2 are a bunch of Power 5 teams that have won between 3 and 5 games. Then you see a team like Army, who just beat a ranked Air Force, so they moved up to level 2. On level 3, we see a mix of things. You have a team like Rutgers, who's a Power 5 team and has hit that 6 win mark. You see a team like Bowling Green, who should be on level 2, but their team has gotten 12 or more interceptions, which bumps them up a spot. On level 4, you see some of the better group of 5 teams, a lot of Power 5 teams that are just fighting to stay in the top 25 or get into it. And then on level 5, you see James Madison and Liberty, the best teams in the group of 5 right now. And don't forget Fresno State. And then you got some Power 5 teams that do have some rank wins on the season. Now we get into our top of the top teams. You have Arizona at level 6, who has jumped a ton in the last 3 weeks, beating ranked teams in every week. And then you have a team like USC, who maybe shouldn't be this high, but because of their prolific offense, they've hit some of the seasonal stats. But also keep this in mind. Yes, USC has hit those seasonal stats, but other teams will hit it in the next couple weeks and move past them. Now we're on level 7, where you see a team like Notre Dame, who yes, only have a 7-3 record. They played tough teams and gotten ranked wins. And then you see an undefeated team like Michigan, who hasn't played anybody yet, but they haven't had the opportunity to move up the ladder. So the ladder really values the strength of schedule. On level 8, they have just won a bunch of games and beaten ranked teams. Same thing with level 9, plus Oregon does have one seasonal stat with over 400 points scored, and Washington has a seasonal stat with over 3,300 pass yards. And now we got level 10, 2 most deserving teams to be in the playoffs. We got Texas, who has a top 10 win and 2 other ranked wins, and then Ohio State having 2 top 10 wins. And that is the college football playoff ladder. I guarantee you that the top 5 teams will be teams in the playoffs. Let me know if you're wondering how your team got to a position. I'll either comment or make a whole video on it.